Morning everyone. Round 6, feedermasters, winter pairs, hallcroft, sponsored by Baittech. If you watched my last video, you'd realise that me and Jake are currently in 8th place. We actually moved up from 12th to 8th place. It's quite respectable actually, because when you think about it, there is 60 anglers in this league, probably 60th best feeder anglers in country. Definitely 10 best anglers in world fish this, so we're in good company and any result is a good result. They paid top 10, we're in 8th place. All we need today is 2 pegs that are capable of catching a few fish. We're sending Jake in to draw a bag, he's youngest so we can blame him. And he's drawn every peg so far, so why not? Like we say, a couple of pegs. There's a few areas you don't want to draw, but not mention them. And there's some better areas, a couple of better area pegs, and we're in with a shouter moving up, catching a decent weight. 20-pound joint weight is absolutely mega on this league. We had 18.5 last round. Really happy with that. I think there were 3 20-pound weights and a couple of high teens, and yeah, so a little bit more at same. Just popped in Wickersley on our way pick up a bit of bait, maggots, casters, pinkers, etc. Bloodworm and jokers allowed again. We'll get that off Taffy. Check him out on Facebook, Taffy's Bloodworm. Quality bait, sends it through post and everything, so people think it's expensive. It's not expensive. We share a 20-pound pack between us and it could do 2 matches each, so everyone will go, oh, it's too expensive. Absolute bollocks that, you know. It gets you bites. It gets you bites when no one else is feeding, so that's a no-brainer for me. If pay a few quid just to get a few bites, why not? Anyway, see where we draw. Let's get on bank and yeah, take it from there. I'll catch you on bank and hopefully $2 pegs. Come on, Jake. I've drawn end peg number 12 on Moat Outer. Bit of unknown, I've never actually been up here or drawn these end pegs. It's very carpy, some points here, but I don't know. Might be worth a few. Jake has drawn, I think he said 41 or 42, something like that on Bridge Outer. There's a chance of a few there. It could be hard winds turn round, it's not blowing into that bay anymore, but we've just got set up as we set 3 10-footers up, an 11-footer just to search over there if I need to, but ideally I'm just going to fish here and here in my peg, one positive, one negative, see how it goes. This is going to be a suck it and see job. There could be some fish here, could be a bit barren, it's a bit shallower than elsewhere. Everything's to hand ready, a few spare feeders if I need them, rods are on my roast, so we will see. I'll check back in a bit and what's worse that could happen. So I mixed my groundbait up. It's had a good hour and a half to soak. Gave it a bit more water, it dried out. And it's at a consistency now where I feel it's took enough water on. And it's absorbed all the pellet bases of the groundbait, swelled up and took as much water as I need on, so I'm not going to have any particles floating. Next thing I just do is ram everything through a 1mm griddle. Just so that I know everything's super fine as it's going to be. Just shove it through this. It's not a stupid heavy mix I'm using today. It's a nice light mix, but I still want it to go down. It's a nice sweet fish meal mix with a little bit of pulling power, but not too much that it's going to scare fish off this time of year. As you can see, it takes a little bit of shoving through, but you know, it's got a bit fluffy. It's actually a joker riddle I'm shoving this through. I feel it's getting it fine enough for how I want it to act on the bottom. Don't want to leave any lumps and feed the fish. Would be bad. We want them to just pick our hook bait up today, if anything. So I've totally changed consistency now. Could not be any finer. Nice and dark, being conspicuous on the bottom. Attract a few fish. Good luck, boys. That's ducks laughing. bang on 1.5 hours in,
I've had 2 bites. I had nothing long in 3 casts, 3/4 of an hour, and just plopped on me. I've got a negative and a positive line. So I've just gone on my negative, very first choke, went round within 40 seconds. I've had £1.25, and then 3 or 4 chucks with nothing. Then I've had another chuck, and 40 seconds in again, I just caught 1 10-ounce, so might be pushing towards £2. And no other signs yet. I haven't even had a look on my positive line yet. I just want, if there is any fishing area, to really get settled over that before I have a look. So plugging away. We're not making many casts. I think what's my tally says? I've only had 7 casts. So we're just gonna plug away like this. I've heard Jake's had a couple of fish already, so we just gotta plug away. I'll check back up in another hour and a half, and hopefully it'll be a bit better.
No stopping me. I can chuck there though, can't I? Yeah. Yeah.
under a minute. It's as if they're there but not feeding, they're following me feeder down, and I catch one. So I'm just going to plug away here. I've had my first fish now, over where I fed some bait, so with 2.5 hours left, so they might want to get their heads down hopefully soon. But 7 fish total, they probably got £3. They're not massive fish. Jake's got about £4, 5 fish, so we just got to keep plugging away. We're doing all right. So hopefully we can put a few little fish together now. They're a lot smaller stamped than I wanted them to be, but there's odd bite to be worked at. So like I say, I've had 2 or 3 other liners and signs, so it's not like it's sat there dormant, you know. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll kick on from here and catch a few fish. Right, 1 hour to go, bang on. We've had 11 fish, just odd small fish come in. They're not massive, but there's odd bite to be had now over where I've fed some bait, so fish might be getting their head down. Just having a little go underarming to see if we can get towed in by a big one, but I'm 3 minutes into chuck now and it hasn't moved. Normally you get a sign when there's one in your peg, so I'm just going to gear it to 5 minutes and then feed a little bit more bait on it. If not, for the last half an hour, 20 minutes, then get back on that line at 16 metres over my bait where I've been catching some fish. Fish on. Right, we've ended up on 15 fish. Don't know if you saw that. On time, I've picked up, and there's just been one in his mouth. I reckon that's happened loads today. Bait's got in the mouths and they're not moving. There's fish there, but they're just not swimming around. They're that docile. It's that cold. I've had 3 times where I've not seen a bite and picked up, and there's been a fish on. I'm only fishing at 60 metres. There's no reason for that. But 15 fish. They're gonna work. They're small fish compared to what I caught last week, so they're going to weigh in between £5 and £7. And Jake's caught same amount of fish, but he's caught a couple of better ones. These are going to weigh in between £8 and £10, so hopefully they all weigh on every side and we're doing alright. So we're going to get packed away now. At least we've given ourselves a chance of maintaining, if not moving up. So depends how it's fished elsewhere. They were definitely fishing me pegging last hour, because if I put bloodworm on, if my tip moved a tiny little bit, I got my bloodworm were absolutely done. Right, I don't know if you caught that. £7. I think it was £7.10. Yeah, they've weighed on the heavy side. 15 fish, £7 8, like 8 ounce a piece. So it's one section. It's been £6. Been 5 blanks in a row, I think, down there. So definitely some fish here today. It's just, I reckon, it's at mid-water, not feeding, sulking. But hopefully Jake's weighing on heavy side. If he's got £10, £17, we're taking that today. Right, straight back to result. I'm having a pint and a sausage roll. See you there.
We were straight back for result, and turns out Jake's have weighed £10 plus, and he's won his section as well. Absolutely brilliant. We couldn't have asked for any more today. 2 section winners, just short of £18 between us. We've managed to move up 1 place and finish in 7th place, so nice little payday for us and a nice way to finish the league. Absolutely brilliant result by the Scottones, annihilating the league. Oliver has been on top form this year. He's caught wherever he's sat. It's not been a fluke. He's got it absolutely nailed on. Cracking angler, well done boys. And well done to all team who's ran it. Cracking cafe and pint and a sausage roll back at Hallcroft Cafe, and girls have done a good job, and it's a brilliant league this. It's not a massive weight league, but it's fair. There's good areas, there's bad areas. You need to draw well, you need to catch fish when you draw well. And also it's just part of feeder fishing. You can't catch everywhere you go. And to be honest, I can't wait for next year. Roll on, and all you can do is push yourself, catch some fish, and see how you go on. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe, and on to the next one. See you there.